Alright, what's up guys? Hope you guys are having an awesome day, man. Welcome back to episode number 2 of our LCQ mini-series. Now, I'm actually going to be expanding the series from 3 episodes to 4, so we have 2 games today, 2 crazy close games, one against Strafing, who was the Madden 19 Club Championship runner-up, and then our next game is against Trey Kings, who was last year's Niners Club Champion. Again, if you guys didn't watch the first episode, this is a double elimination tournament, top 128 players in the world on Xbox and PS4. The top 4 from each console make it to a $330,000 tournament titled the Madden Bowl. So it's imperative that we win these 2 games, man. SAT word in the intro, that's got to be a record. But yeah, it's imperative that we win these 2 games. We don't want to get demoted down to the losers bracket where we just have to play more games, more chances of us losing. So let's lock in and get the 2 wins, man. If you guys could do me a huge favor before we jump into the gameplay, man, please hit that subscribe button. We are so close to 21,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for all the support. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, so here we are, guys. We are taking on IB Strafing in our first game of the day. This is round number 3. He's running this glitch defense as we get popped right there by Isaiah Simmons. He's running the glitch defense, man, the 3-3-5 odd. If you guys have played Madden Ultimate Team this year, you guys know how annoying that defense is to deal with. And again, it's tough to block, man. Blitzes are tough to block in spread. So what I'm going to be doing a lot is audibly down to the single back doubles formation in the Ravens playbook, running this 0-1 trap. We had a ton of success on the play before. Right there, we got absolutely popped. He made an adjustment, shot the gap, and then on 3rd and 12, pretty conservative play call right here. We have so much green grass. We basically had 3 blockers on 1 or 2 DBs. We were off to the races if we just get past Derwin. Unfortunately, no one blocked him. He comes up and makes a touchdown saving tackle. So again, a conservative play call from me on 3rd and long, but honestly, I was okay with taking 3. I just didn't want to get sacked out of field goal range. We'll go up 3-0, and we'll let our defense ball, man. Clowney coming up with a huge sack for a loss of 10. 3rd and 17 right here. And you guys know how I feel about the playmaker ability, man. I hate it. It's so corny in my opinion, but hey, it is super effective. I don't blame anyone for using it, and then he throws an absolute dot down the sideline right there. So tough to not get off the field on 3rd and 17, but right there, Rodney Harrison in my slot. I used him as my slot corner, which is a bit off meta. I also used Deflator on him. That should have been a double team pick right there, man. Unfortunately for us, we drop it. But because I used Rodney Harrison in my slot, I go ahead, slap that Deflator ability on him. And I blitz him a ton, man. I blitz him probably like at least 50% of the time. And even if he doesn't get the sack, he's going to hit the quarterback right as he throws because he comes in so fast against that trips formation where there's no one on the trip side to help block from that blitz and slot corner. And basically with that Deflator ability, the quarterback's going to be super tired. And when the quarterback is super tired, they're going to throw floaters. 3rd and 1, I audible down like I did on the first drive. He run commits. 300 IQ play right here, man. We hit him with the bubble, and then we stun on him just to rub a little salt in the wound. You know, not to be super disrespectful, but when you catch someone run come in like that, man, it is a good feeling. 2nd and 9 right here, and ooh, we come up with a crazy swat in line of scrimmage. I click on a Clowney, and unfortunately for us, we cannot disengage from the block. That would have been a crazy, crazy pick 6. And then right there, man, we are all over the crosser. Nothing was open, but I bumped into his player as he was running the route. It basically just warped me away from him, and it results in a conversion for my opponent. Right here, 3rd and 3, we come up, make the hit. It is 4th and short. My opponent no huddles. I'm pretty surprised he didn't just take his time, go to goal line or something like that. He's going to no huddle, and he is going to get absolutely bagged. There is nothing open. He gets hit once again as he throws. That probably would have been an interception, but we will take the turnover on downs regardless. And then right now, man, I'm not worried about scoring 7 with only 1 timeout and a minute left. I'm going to run the ball here, man. I'm going to audible down. He's not going to run commit again because he gave up the bubble. And I'm basically just going to get in field goal range. I'm playing super conservative. I will take 1 shot here, though, because if I do get sacked right here, it doesn't matter. I'm still in field goal range. So we'll go ahead. We'll take our 3, and we'll be up 2 possessions at halftime, man. So I know I've played pretty conservative, like, all tournament, right? I've basically just taken my 3s. I haven't taken risks on offense. I haven't really been throwing in the coverage, maybe a little bit here and there. I've been avoiding hit sticks with my quarterback. And honestly, just playing smart on offense, making my opponent beat me with their offense. And honestly, when you're just playing conservative, you're taking your 3s, you're getting your 7s when you're in the red zone. You're not taking all these risks. You're giving the ball back to your opponent, playing solid defense, not giving up anything easy, and making them work on every single drive. Like, they're going to make mistakes. If your opponent has a 15-play drive and they're passing 13 or 14 of those times, like, they are going to make a mistake. Right there, we are just laying the lumber again, just little dink and dunk plays. I'm okay with all these runs right here. 1st and 10, he's going to have the backside dig dig right here to Braylon Edwards again, who's a big-time target. And when he's touching the ball that many times, bro, if we land a clean hit stick on him, he is going to fumble. Right here, 2nd and 4, we send Clowney, we send the spy, we click the right stick in, and Clowney literally glitched out and ran in mud. Haven't seen that this year, but hey, we play Madden. We know it's just something we assume, right? It's just something we acknowledge when we play Madden, that fluky stuff is going to happen. Unfortunately, that fluky thing ended up resulting in 7 for my opponent. It was a good drive nonetheless from him, and then we have an opportunity to go down the field ourselves. We played pretty good offense so far. We haven't been stopped. We played really balanced running and passing the ball. We're 5 for 5, not a ton of pass attempts. But again, we haven't really had to. I don't want to have to pass against this 3-5 odd loop glitching defense if I don't need to. And then right there, the pocket is collapsing, but we have a really nice dot on the slant to Hunter Henry, and the Camara with a nice little pickup. No gain on the next play. 3rd and 3 right here. And I mean, that's a big hit right there. Great user from my opponent. But honestly, when you have full stamina, when you're on conservative ball carrier, you are just not going to fumble no matter how hard you get hit. That's one thing I love to do before I run those quarterback runs as well, is just check my stamina, make sure I have 100% of it. And right there, speaking of stamina, our deflator slot corner hits his quarterback, forces an errant throw on what would have been a wide open completion. And then right here on 3rd and long, man, Clowney, the ball falls right to him. A pretty bad read from my opponent, I'm not going to lie. You know, he had all the time in the world. He had 3 timeouts. He's only down 6, and he just forced something that, if it wasn't picked by Clowney, it was getting picked by one of the other 2 DBs. There's 3 people draped all over that receiver. Pretty bad decision for my opponent. I guess he was feeling, 1, his quarterback could have been really tired, and then 2, I guess he was feeling a little bit of pressure considering it was 3rd and long. But I'll just go into true clock mode, man. Tick, tick, tick. I'm just taking the timeouts. I'm gonna go prevent defense here. Maybe a questionable call for me because I am just giving up these easy gains up the middle of the field. Right here, minute 27 left. He should have spiked. He probably would have had an extra 10-15 seconds. But he opts to just go ahead, bring the unit out there, and he loses a lot of time. Because of that, man, his chances go from like 1% to like pretty much 0, right? Like, he has to get the onside kick right now. It has happened before, but thankfully for us, man, we have the Easter scramble. Julio Jones, 99 overall, on our hands team. He comes up with the big time recovery, and we are going to win by 6 points. So GG's to Strafing. Close game there at the end. I probably made it a little bit closer myself than I should have. Well, not really. I mean, he had the money drive. He just forced something that he shouldn't have thrown. We'll take the win, though, and now we are moving on to Trey Kings in round 4. If you guys want to see my abilities right here, go ahead, pause the screen. I know I kind of moved through it quickly, but when I am playing these competitive games, man, I love to go ahead, press start, check out what abilities my opponent is running, and then kind of just gameplay around that. So he's got 4 Matadors, which is super interesting. The El Toro is quickly becoming a meta for defensive line abilities. Right here, 3rd and 10 after no gain on the first 2 plays. We have some great pocket stepping all the way up. Super important, man, when you guys are running spread, to step up in the pocket. We deliver a laser for a huge completion. And then again, a lot of my opponents haven't been able to stop the run in a spread. This guy, most people shift their line one side to another. This guy actually pinched his line, and I found tons of success with the base. And in competitive Madden, man, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Unfortunately, I try to fix it right there with a quarterback wrap from Lamar Jackson. Again, a conservative play call on 3rd and short, but I'll go ahead, just take my 3. I'm pretty content with it. I consider myself a defensive player, even though most people do know me for my spread offense. I am a defensive player. I pride myself on playing really solid defense, making my opponent work for it, and not giving up anything easy. But speaking of something easy, man, he has a wide open touchdown over the middle of the field and opts to throw the interception right to Asante Samuel instead. It bounces off Asante Samuel's hands, and then right here, there was a flag marker on the top of my screen. Not sure what that was about, but he busts the match coverage right there to Derrick Henry on the wheel. A really nice dot. This drive should have been over, though. We dropped the interception, but hey, again, it's Madden. When you play Madden, you're just going to get cheated sometimes. You're going to cheat other people. And honestly, this game is a perfect example of that. You guys are going to see throughout this game. This game is wild. I shot the gap right there, and Isaiah Simmons just runs right past Camara. 3rd and goal. He runs a toss. Clowney cannot get off the block, and we are down 7-3, man. So, you know, tough drive after the drop pick, but he had some nice dots as well, so I can't be too mad about it. And then right here, some questionable stick work. I don't know if I needed the stop and go. We probably would have got caught up to by number 31 regardless. I needed Hunter Henry to throw the block. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Really nice pickup, though, regardless. 2nd and 10, Braylon Edwards. It just seems pretty obvious when my opponent's blitzing 5. He seemed pretty content on blitzing pretty much every single play. 3rd and inches. I probably should have gone to goal line, but I get blown up in the backfield by Ronnie Lott. And then right here, we have the slant. Woo, that was so tight. I thought we didn't catch it for a second. Nnamdi Asamoah almost made a crazy play on it. Definitely a little bit fortunate for me to go ahead and get that first down on the slant. It was such a tight window, but hey, I will absolutely take it. And then Derrick Henry, the tank himself, bulldozing his way into the end zone. We are going to go up by 3, man. Again, I feel confident on defense. Even though we scored last drive, I feel like we generated a stop. And, you know, simple probability and statistics say that we will catch our pick eventually. Okay, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Maybe that statistical probability, man, isn't all it's meant to be. Right there, we get absolutely agged on what should have been an interception. I think he had the route open earlier. He threw it late. It should have been a pick. Asante Samuel is getting absolutely bullied right now. Not only did we not get the pick that went pretty much right through his hands, but he aggs us for a touchdown. He does have deep out elite on his receivers, so hey, maybe it's deserved. Right here, though, to a minute drill, big-time laser, audibling from spread to bunch. I love the audible to bunch from spread, man. It's completely different adjustments. People scramble to make them. They can't get them off in time, and they just leave the wide-open corner routes back to back to back. And then right there, Derrick Henry trying to power his way into the end zone. Once again, we hit him with the power O this time, and we get stuffed again. I need some fight from my guy, Kamara, right there. 3rd and goal, we catch him shifting defenses. We have the wide-open walk-in fullback dive, and his D-tackle, Leroy Glover, insta-sheds me. I was licking my lips as soon as I snapped the ball. I was like, yeah, his defense is not set up. There's no one to shoot the gap. But unfortunately, his D-tackle literally just shedded me. Super unfortunate right there. And then a nice dot here, man. I'm playing super conservative defense right here. I probably should have been a bit more aggressive. I just didn't want to give up 7 here, man. If I give up 7, I'm in such a tough spot. Almost a lurk right there. Not going to lie, we were about an inch away. If I have accurate on my user, that could 100% be an interception, but a big-time dot on a backside misdirection post right there to Braylon Edwards. He's going to run the ball, and a risky right there. He had a lot of green grass, but he'll take his 3 to go up 4, and he gets ball at half. So a unfortunate first half for us right there. He had a really good drive right there to get 3. He almost got lurked once on the Simmons, and then I feel like he should have thrown 2 picks on his first 2 scoring drives, man. But we'll keep it moving. Nothing we can do about that now. It is a bit tilting, but we play perfect defense right here. And yeah, I'm gonna show it in slow motion, man. That's pretty unfortunate. I don't know what he was thinking throwing the ball right there. I mean, my guy was draped all over him. It was man coverage. It just wasn't open. I don't know why he would do that. And then not only does he throw it, but it literally smacks off his hands like 3 or 4 times. Like, Asante is having the roughest game I've seen from a player ever. I should have subbed him out for Jason McCourty, and then a 4th and 10. This was tilting, man. He hits me with a really nice dot for a huge conversion. Oh, it is so frustrating. I feel like in every drive so far, he should have thrown an interception. But, hey, we will get it back right here, man. Madden giveth and Madden taketh. Okay, I'm not going to even try to be like a – oh, I just forget. I can't pronounce anything. Don't worry about it. Justin Smith into the end zone. Like I said, man, we got cheated on a few plays, but we cheat him right back. And then – I mean, this guy might be unpickable, man. I'm going to be honest. This guy might be absolutely unpickable. I will show you it again. No contest from the wide receiver. It literally, we click on, we hold Y, and it literally just falls out of his hands. And then, of course, when you drop a pick, you are going to get lasered the next play. Really nice dot up the seam right there. And then, oh my God, we were so close to lurking that, man. We were an inch away. If I hold Y, that is an interception right there, not open, all over it. Could have been an interception again. Maybe I need to throw some acrobats on my players. Again, throws right into a hard flat. Simmons having a tough drive this drive. It was Asante Samuel to start the game. Simmons is struggling right now. Eric Berry is the user. This is a struggle drive. This is a struggle drive for my opponent, man. This is a big-time struggle drive. I just wasn't holding Y again. A little sleepy with my user, man. I turned 25 this month. I'm getting old. I'm a little slow with it, but probably 2 back-to-back user picks we should have had. And then you guys know the rules. If he throws a million picks, you never catch one. He's going to dot you. He throws an absolute laser down the sideline. Leroy Glover, angry, man. He said, K-Max user's trash, man. I got to make some plays myself. But it doesn't matter, man. Derrick Henry bulldozes his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry's just like a guaranteed 7 down here in the red zone. That's why everyone uses him with the air truck animation. He's just such a tank. We have a chance here for a money drive of our own, though. 3 minutes left on the clock, so we have all time in the world. 3rd and 3 right here. Out route to Hunter Henry. Really nice dots get to about midfield. We're going to run the ball with Kamara. One guy to make miss. Unfortunately, Night Train Lane, his pursuit is just too good. Randy Moss, just a little bit too late to make the block. And then right here, man, 3-man rush. gets home. I think that was Nick Bosa. I don't know who that was at D tackle, but he sheds like crazy. 2nd and 19 though, really nice dot. He backed all his zones up, allowed us to pass underneath to the slant route. 3rd and 5 right here. Really good coverage, pretty much nothing open, but this is why you use Lamar Jackson with the escape artist, man. Scrambling for the 1st down. And he, oh, I accidentally hit my mic, excuse me, but my opponent accidentally ran commit, man. That's what I was talking about. We audible to the bunch. He struggled so much against the audible to the bunch right before half. We hit him with it again late in the game here. And then, oh my God, Simmons drops the interception right in coverage, bro. Please, can I catch one of these picks? And then right here, oh my God, not again. We go crazy with our user. It should have been interception to Simmons. How am I not animating on that? Simmons, we have to guard the post route. Really nice dot underneath. And Madden gives and Madden takes, man. Once again, Asante Samuel, please do not fumble right there. I keep hitting my mic, man. This game was so crazy back and forth. I can't even put into words how, like, what a roller coaster of emotions that was. I mean, I'm watching this 2 or 3 days later doing the post commentary, and I'm still super excited about it. What an absolutely wild game. Some might say a deserved fumble there at the end. Definitely a lot of fluke in that game, but hey, like I said, if you can power through it, man, hopefully you just get that fluke back later in the tournament. GG's to him, though. Trey King's an awesome player. You know, definitely some questionable reads in that game, but he is a good player, really solid player. So GG's again to him. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, man, please hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys next time. Peace.